Here are some of the interesting things that we have to this day from God's wisdom, which was created on day 3 of creation. Each watermelon has an even number of stripes on its rind. Each orange has an even number of segments. Each ear of corn has an even number of rows. Every bunch of banana on its lowest row has an even number of banana, and the number decreases by 1 with each row so that they fit in between each other, odd and then even, and then odd and then even. Every stalk of wheat has an even number of grains on it. And not only wheat, but all grains are found in even numbers on the stalks. And 6 times the Bible specifically mentions harvests of even numbers, which are 30-fold, 60-fold, and 100-fold. God has caused the flowers to blossom at certain specific times, so that Linnaeus, who was the great botanist, said once that if he had a conservatory containing the right kind of soil, the right kind of moisture, and the right temperature, he could tell the exact time of day simply by which flowers were open and which ones were closed. Now, one of my favorite flowers on the entire earth is known as the night blooming cereus, and it's a plant that's native right here to Sarasota. It's a snake-like cactus that grows up the side of, say, cedar trees and pine trees and palm trees. Most people, when they buy a house, they tear it down because it's ugly and they don't know what it is. But every year, about May, on this thin snake-like cactus, and they, like say, there's hundreds of them going up the side of trees, these little white cotton balls start forming. And what happens is over the next few weeks, the cotton ball gets bigger and bigger, and eventually a flower grows out, and it gets about this long. And the flowers, when the moon is full, at the end of May or early June, the flowers will open up as the sun is going down, and they will follow the moon across the sky. And then when the sun comes up, the flowers will close and they will die. Around the world, there are fruits to delight. There are flowers to please our smell and our sight. There are grains of every kind to feed us each day, and there are grasses for the horses. We call them hay. Trees give us wood to build all kinds of things, and they give us shade for sermons and for Angelica when she sings. All of this comes from the Lord Almighty, who is marvelous in wisdom and perfect in his tender care of his creatures. And God saw that it was good.